The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. snags the quick throw. Finding space at the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll keep it, headed left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he's got it. It's down, Nittany Lions. Not the news that coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
That's the end of the first quarter. Time at 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Seminoles will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Handing off on the draw play. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that 2nd level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Has caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd and goal for the offense. The run to the left, trying to find Pater. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Here's the point after attempt.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him, and quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. A little bit too much air on that throw with the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Makes a quick grab. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Seminoles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw again. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it feels good enough for a first down. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Grab near the sticks. It's Humphreys. Good enough for first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They make the stop. Not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's
got space looking for the end zone here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Noles. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Keller. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Florida State.
The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Florida State, 14.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. Past the 20. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left on the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. They're going to run it here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Here comes a handoff. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And this pass is caught.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to hold the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. 3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Snags a quick throw. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, deep.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
And it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up with the 33. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
But they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense in hurry-up mode. Here's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Penn State 24, Florida State 14.
The Nittany Lions will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Here we go on fourth down. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost them 10 yards. The Nittany Lions are on the move here. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
At the 48-yard line.
Drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had it going in the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And this time it's complete.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The completion makes it 2nd down. Back to throw again. Pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They get him down, but not before he gets the +38. The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He finds his man.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the 4th quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Solid game there. Moves the ball out with the 32. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He gets loose. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Gives it to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. The back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of